Hi Gabs, welcome to our first tier list stream for the BT12 format that's coming up at the end of April. I thought it would be interesting to be able to do a tier list. This is something different from the content that I usually do. And let me know if you guys like some of the stuff. So without further ado, let's go straight to it. So we're getting Imperial Digimon support. And I think Imperial Digimon has gotten really strong in this next set, and considering some of the cards, a lot of the cards and everything have really improved. So I do think it will be 1.5 in terms of it. In terms of Red Hybrid is getting some support of this set. I feel like Ancient Grey is a lot more powerful than Emperor Grey, so I'll put this one in 2. I don't think it really deserves D or the Oh My just yet. Bloom Lord is going to get even more broken with the introduction of Quartzmon. Bloom still has some setting up to do, so I'm not sure whether to put it in 1.5 or tier 1. So for now, I'm going to put it for 1.5. I could change my mind later. Restramon is the new cross deck that's coming out in this set from Hunters. I've seen some playtesting of the set, but it is kind of quite slow. So I'm going to put it in the Oh My tier just for now, but mostly due to my own lack of knowledge. Beelzemon is Beelzemon X Antibody is going to come in this set, and I'm going to just put it straight up into tier 1. Beelzemon has been already showing its like brokenness in undefeated matches a lot, so with the X Antibody it's going to be even better and even more broken. There's going to be Shine Greymon support. Shine Greymon is a set that's really going to get a lot more. It's going to get a lot more support down in the line. So I feel like with Shine Greymon, it might go to the end of 1.5 just for now, because we're unsure of what's going to happen and how it's going to play without the support that it's getting until the burst modes come in. But still, it's a pretty good deck. Bagra Army is getting some support. It was definitely in the Oh My tier just because Bagra hasn't been that broken, but I'm gonna keep it there. I don't believe it's like a D grade deck just yet, so I'm just gonna keep it there because the support that is coming now is gonna be a new Bagra, so it might be a bit more broken, but it just depends on how you play it. Shoutmon is definitely gonna be more broken with Cross 7 Superior mode, but I still think it's gonna be in 1.5 just because with the restriction list, it didn't really help us in terms with Black World Greymon. You guys could definitely prove me wrong. This is all just my own opinion. But Black World Greymon, I'm not sure if I added it to this list, but we'll see. We'll see where it sits. Machine Dramon. I'm gonna put Machine Dramon right there up in tier 1. Machine Dramon has proven to be a really bad force to be reckoned with. I've had headaches within my locals, and the Chaos Dramon X has just helped this deck immensely. So Mervamon is gonna also get support. Now Mervamon, a lot of people used it in the purple Beelzemon Cup, but hasn't been used too much anywhere else. So I'm gonna keep it at tier 2 just for now, just to be safe. Justmon hasn't really gonna get any support. I put it on here because mostly people wanted to get that wide board rush, but I feel like Justmon itself still needs some love. So I'm gonna put it at tier 2. It'll definitely be above Emperor Grey and probably above Mervamon, so top of tier 2. All Force Vegemon's gonna get even more support with All Force X Antibody. It's a bit of an interesting deck because a lot of it's going to be bouncing a lot of stuff to hand. So I would say it would go to tier 1.5, but probably just behind Bloom Lord. Because the X Antibody does do wonders for the deck, but I'm just not quite sure on how much it could do. Gallantmon's going to be getting support. It's going to be having Raid, and it's going to have all new cards. I think the new cards are going to be good, and Takato as well as a Tamer is going to come out. Now, Gallantmon is a bit of a tricky deck. I feel like it's definitely better than Jesmon, but in terms of it, it might just be behind Imperial, so I'm going to put Gallantmon on 1.5. I'm trying to be as nice as I can, guys. Mastermon, my beautiful favorite deck. It had support in BT11, but I think it won't really catch up with a lot of matchups. So I'm just going to put it right behind Jesmon because Jesmon's a really good matchup for it. War Grey X. Now, as you know, War Grey X is getting even more support than it has before, so I'm going to put this at the end of tier 1. Just because it's a already strong deck, so getting even more support, it's just going to be ridiculous. Beelstarmon. A lot of people did ask me to try to put Beelstarmon in here. I feel like Beelstarmon is still very slow to catch up considering Beelzemon itself. So I'm gonna put Beelstar probably in the Almighty. I'm not hating on purple. I love purple so much, but Beelstar is just not quite there yet. When it gets more support, definitely. In terms of the Phoenix deck, don't know why people ask me for this. With the Mars deck, I think it's still gonna be tier D, or maybe at least the Oh My. Phoenix support itself can't really go without Mars. Mars can kind of go in its own, so I think Phoenix support be D. Let's talk about Melga. Melga in itself is not going to get support, but as you guys have known, there is more info on Blast Ace 14, and possibly Melga might be getting support. But right now, in this format, it is kind of weak. Especially if it's up against Digimon and Wargreymon. It's still a pretty okay deck, but if you have wide board spreads, like Bloomlord and what Shoutmon can even possibly get, it's going to be a tough matchup. It's definitely better than Gallantmon, and possibly better than Imperial, but Imperial can get extra bodies. It's just like whenever you go wide with Melga, it's kind of hard. So I might just put it on tier 1.5 just to be safe. Rust Tyrannomon, everyone was a lot more excited for this set in terms of Rust. Obviously, Blackwall Greymon's gonna be tier 1, you guys, for now. Or maybe at least tier 1.5. It's still very strong of a deck, so I'm sorry that I forgot to put that in. But Rust Tyrannomon is probably gonna go to the end of Oh My tier. I've seen it done some stuff in locals, but it's definitely not placing. I would even put it here, but it's because Metal Tyrannomon exists in the new support. Well, guys, that is my BT12 tier list. Please let me know your thoughts. I know some people will probably be asking me some decks that I'm missing, like D-Brigade that also has gotten support or will get support, but I feel like that's different for like a different tier list. So please, guys, let me know what your ranking is. Is it any different from mine? And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you for the next one. All right, bye, Cubs. Bye-bye.